is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, I thought he was going to break out into dance and song then. Old school it is. And I love that.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the bell to start the round. Straight right just misses. It bombs away. These counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter lands. Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Stamina is off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. What heart, what desire. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods, took him out.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
He's ready to go. Good work, that's it. Good, just get the breath back. Good work. You've got to be smart, otherwise you see it, you'll ride it out. Go.
Keep doing what you're doing. You've got to appear and he'll start tiring it.
Check.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with the right uppercut. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. You've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
Walk onto anything, it'll be dangerous.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different? Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook just can't find the target. Beautiful counter punch. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Nice counter punch right up the middle. I keep Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this?
Relax, think about what you're doing.
They somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Why are you tired? But you're not tired. You're doing so much work at camp. You're not tired. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds? You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do you spar at the gym? How much work have you put in at the gym? All your training you've done. All your...
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
So much firepower here. Can't land the jab there. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters. Stamina is off the charts.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't forget, great round, great round. Now, relax. Good work, you still what you do. Good work. Just stay focused. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on it. Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, and you've got to be confident.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Nice counter. Straight right just misses. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Incredible work rate. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Perfect counter lands. He needs to be careful not to punch himself. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Nice round. Good round. You like that? I'm happy. Good move. Nice shots. Good round. Don't forget the jab and don't keep smart. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there from one side. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Straight right just misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some...
Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. These two are the perfect dance partners. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. Well done with that count. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Just a second to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you see it, he'll ride it out. You get to up here, and he'll start tiring it. So just keep him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He weren't loading up. Don't give him any free shots.
They ring the bell, and here we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
The straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. Yes, I like that one. Good one. Feel good? Good man. That was ready to go.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, breathed right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
The straight right just misses. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. The straight right just misses.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can... Show us something, Rocky! Looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your glove.
So he's up in the corner, has the white towel. Are they going to throw it and stop this fight?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Ali in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that one. The jab's working nice.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Perfect counter shot. Can't land that jab. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. Misses with the jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Take the minute, breathe. Come on, suck it up, breathe. Tired, but you're not tired. You're doing so much work at camp. Come on. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. You've done so much. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in at the gym? All your training you've done, all your sacrifices you've done. Come on. How much work have you put in the gym? All your training you've done, all your sacrifices. You go out there and just box in. Don't be stupid. Get your second wing back out there. Just go out there now and just box in. Don't be stupid. Round. Go out there, box in, get your breath back, and then we'll go. Go out there, box in, get your breath back, and then we'll go again.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Take the minute, get your breath back. Take the minute, get your breath back. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. You've done so much.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.